Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be making a basic calculator in Python. Now before I get started, you'll need to download the Python module, and I'll have the link for Windows, Mac and Chromebook in the description below. And you'll also need Visual Studio Code, which I'll also put in the description. And now I would like to say a very big sorry to all of you out there who have been waiting for a YouTube video from me, and I have not uploaded one. Now, I'm very sorry. I tried to keep to my weekly schedule, but then sometimes things get into a way that obstruct my YouTube video progress. So I'm very sorry about that, and I'll continue to try to keep uploading every week, and just please bear with me for that. Now let's just get started, and we are going to be using Visual Studio Code. Now you'll need to go to the Visual Studio Code marketplace and first download the Python extension, and if you have the Python module already, that will have your Python version. I think so, yeah. It would just scan your computer for it, I think. And now we are just gonna go to File, New File, or you can just press Control N. And we are going to press Control S to save this. And now I'm going to save this in my Python module folder, sorry. And this is in the Linux container on the Chromebook. On the Windows and Mac, this will be normal, and in Chromebooks it'll be normal if you share your folder first to Linux. Anyways, we're going to be saving this file, and I'm going to save mine as tutorial underscore calculator dot py. Now I'm going to click save, and you can call this whatever you like, but you have to have the .py extension. Now before I continue, I would like to give a big shout out to Tomathy. Yeah, Tomathy. I know you're out there, and I would just like to say a big thank you for recommending this kind of video for me, because you said that it would boost my YouTube channel, and it would. So thanks for the suggestions, and I'd like to hear more of these from anybody else who wants to, and they will get a shout out in my videos. Okay, and now we're going to go back into this. Now, this is in normal mode right at the moment, so we cannot type anything like yeah. So before you get typing, now it says insert here. You know how to get to that? You have to press the I key. Okay, the I key. I was just randomly pressing the keyboard, so my finger clicked on the I key. So when you press the I key and then this goes to insert, you know that you can now start typing. And whenever you are typing, it will come up with this white dot next to the name of your folder, next to the name of your file, sorry, on this tab. And basically, you have to press Control S to get rid of that, as that is telling you that you haven't saved it, your current file. So we're just gonna start by we're going to make this more a bit more we're going to add a few more touches to this, like your name and age. So we're just gonna create a variable, which is this kind of thing where you define what this word is gonna be. Now name is equal to will give this name a value. So we're going to give this value an input, so this will come up with a prompt asking the user to type in something. Input, enter your name, space. Now this will just come up with this text, and with the space it means that this won't go next to colon, and then you'll type in your thing, and then it will store that in the variable. And now we're going to do the same thing for age, which is equal to, obviously, input, enter your age. And we're going to put a colon and a space. Now, we are going to do the same for num1, which will be our first number, which will be input, enter your first first number colon space, and num2 is equal to, is equal to input, enter your second number. Now, when you've got both of those, that means that you have got the basic variables that we'll need and we'll call later on in this code, which will around about be now. So we need a result for this, don't we? Like, who has a calculator without a result? That's just rubbish. Like, nobody in the world would want this calculator, so we need to give it a result. What should we do? We make this variable, so result is equal to float. I'm going to explain that in a minute after when I've written num1 plus float num2. Now, basically, what this says is that float is a number where it can be decimal, or whole. So it can have decimal or whole values, which you can just see this text up here above the float. This will give you, that also tells you something. Just in case if you didn't know, it's decimal or whole number, integer or decimal. And num1 in brackets just means that you want to apply the float on the number one variable, and float number two variable. So, and this will not accept any any letters or anything, because this is referring specifically to numbers. Now, this add means that you're going to add both numbers together. So this we're going to keep this as a addition calculator. Now, we're also going to put, before that, we are going to put we're going to print, which will just put letters onto a screen. So we'll just like print letters onto a screen, if you see what I'm trying to get. Print hello, and then outside we're gonna put name with a comma. Now, basically, if we put this in speech marks, then this will convert this into a string, which is just words and sentences, which we don't want. So inside these two round brackets, we just separate the string and then with a comma and a name. So basically, this will print out your string, then the variable name, because this has already been defined up here. So it's going to think that you want to get that name variable, and it's just going to put that in there. Now, print hello name, and then we are going to do the same for print hello you are, and we're just going to put a space there for the this sentence is correct. I'm not sure if that's going to help, but I think it does. And you will see later that it will work, because then it will make the proper sentence. Okay, so you are age, and here is the result to your here's the result to your calculation we're going to put. So print we're going to print and here is the answer for your calculation. Now, and then if we run this, we're first going to do Control S, and then we are going to run this code. So basically, it's going to run it in Visual Studio Code, and it's going to ask you for your name. Let's put Bob. Enter your age. Let's say 16, for example. Enter your first number 2. Enter your second number 4.45. Hello, Bob. You are 16. And here's the answer for your calculation. Wait, I've forgotten something. We are I'm just gonna quickly go back to my one to find out what we've missed. Print result. So basically, this is my version of the code, which is exactly what I'm trying to teach you. Now, this is basically the same kind of thing. Now, print result is what we're trying to do. Silly me. I do generally know all of this. We are just gonna actually, because you can't do Control C, Control V, which is a drawback. I'm just gonna. Oh God. No, we do no. I'm just gonna do Control Z to undo, and I am now going to right click, copy, and I'm just gonna take that out and paste. I'm gonna paste this up here with the other variables. I don't know how that did that. Because it's supposed to do paste, but never mind. And then we're just gonna do print result. Sometimes your mind does not work when you're trying to do these things, and it's not your fault. Now let's just do it. We're just gonna say that we are winner. Before that, I'm just gonna take out these spaces. I think they're a bit unnecessary. And we're gonna run this code again. No, we do not want that. No. Oh God. Let's just do that. Yeah, exactly. This is what happens if you try to do letters. But let's just try this again. Let's just do Bob. Let's do 16. Let's do 2, and let's do 4.45. Hello, Bob. You are 16, and here's the answer to your calculation. You'll add both numbers, and 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 0.45 is 6.45, which is your answer. Now, Python is one of the best languages to start off with if you are a beginner, new to coding. There are many videos online, and like this one, you may find a lot of tutorials. You should learn the basics, then you should go on to the more advanced stuff. And by the way, if you're ever wondering, like Python Suite was the Python module. I kind of assembled it by getting inspired by a tutorial. Donut Emulator, I'm kind of doing it on my own. It's just like a very, very simple Python terminal. Nothing like nothing like would put you in awe, so don't expect that. But just for those people who are on YouTube, let me tell you, I will be putting Donut Emulator on GitHub soon in the future. So you will get it up there. But at the moment, this is the build 100 confidential build, so I'm not going to show it to you right at the moment. So yeah, everyone, that's it for now. Remember to subscribe to my channel, because if you do subscribe and we do get to 1,000 subscribers, we get to unlock that community tab where I get to tell you about the latest insights and behind the scenes and more for free. And if you want this all for free, and you're like, I want to see what this person's up to, I want to see what's in his mind, then just go and subscribe, and you'll see it in the near future if you all subscribe. And by the way, not many of you are subscribed, so most of like more than like 3/4 of you are not subscribed, and only a quarter are, which I'm just gonna say you should subscribe. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you do not like me. And also remember to comment and share this video and like it, and please tell me please suggest to me more things, give me feedback, and I may shout out to you in a future video of mine. My name is Smashed Frenzy 16, and I'll see you in the next video.